Just realized I was muted this whole time. But I'm sure you guys could hear the sound of the errors happening, which is the browser source is not working again for some reason. It also doesn't seem like the closed captioner is working right now. I'm gonna try refreshing and see if that works. Oh, it's already like frozen, so everything might just crash again. We'll see. Might just be assigned to take today off. I can't even refresh the tab. I don't know what's happening. Like, I just turned on my computer today and like OBS has been crazy. And now everything else has been crazy too. I can't even like click any of the tabs in my browser. It's just like completely not responding. I started the music and then I tried to refresh the stream CC page and it's just completely stopped. Y'all, I don't know what to do. Also, this message failed to even send, so I wonder... Okay. It sent that time. Oh, but Twitch will still be running the ads, but I can't get any of my shit working, but they're still gonna be running the ads. Okay, testing for the closed captioning again. Okay, it seems to be working now. I'm not gonna touch anything else. We're just gonna chill. And I'm just gonna do the crafting from here and not be able to see anything. I can't even like see my stream information dock anymore. So let me see if I can make it to my stream manager without killing everything. Okay. So I can change the title and everything. I don't even know how to fucking do this on Stream Manager. I just do it all in OBS. There we go. We're just gonna do Christmas crafting. No words on stream. I guess we shall change it to crafting. Or art? Is there not like a crafts category? Makers and crafting, that's what it's called. There we go. We changed that. And yeah. I'm just very wary because I don't know what the fuck is going on today. Alright, so let's just carry on, I guess, and just ignore the chat not working and everything else. The heart rate's working for now, so we'll go with that. I don't fucking know. It's weird as shit. Okay. So. I do want the music a little quieter if I can manage that without killing everything. I don't know if that's too quiet, but it's good for me. Hi, Crazy Korean. Congrats on getting the not actual first, but you still got it. Welcome in. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties today. But yeah, here we are. My browser sources aren't working. OBS has crashed. I don't know. There's a lot happening, but we're here. Gia got the real first before I had to like completely restart my computer and everything. But yeah, today we're gonna be doing some crafting, so I guess I'm just gonna do that and not do anything else because everything's broken. So what I'm trying to do today is make these cute little winter hat ornaments. They're like really cute. I made them before, like they taught us how to make them in like elementary school, and I've made them since then, but it's been a while. I have a little Friendsmas event coming up this weekend, and we're doing like a little chill little gift exchange where basically everyone is just bringing like small items and like enough for everyone to get one, and then we're all like getting one of each thing. Whoop. Just kicked my fucking camera stand. So yeah, and my contribution, because they had categories and I decided to do the holiday themed category, and I have a bunch of yarn and I'm gonna make little hats for everybody, little hat ornaments. Error, everything error. Like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I still blame the accidental update. So I did not mean to update OBS right before stream, but I accidentally did, and then everything went to shit. And I'm like, great, love that. Love that for us. So I'm just going to cut these. I have little toilet paper rolls. That's going to be like the base of the hat. We're going to use the yarn to put it, actually make it together. I'm going to try to cut these straight, because I remember the last time I did this, like a couple years ago, I cut the thing all wonky and it was kind of crazy. Like it was like, ooh. Okay. Not bad. Pretty straight. Still definitely a little wonky. Not a perfect thing, but I don't think it has to be perfect. Maybe I should have made it a little smaller so I could have gotten 4 out of these. Or maybe I still can. We shall see. It does appear I can get 4 out of them. 4 out of 1 roll. Which is pretty cool. I need to do 9 total, and I was thinking I might do more than 1 little hat per person. Like I might do 2 hats per person. We'll see if I have the energy for all of that. And the yarn. I'm pretty sure I have enough yarn, because I actually went to Joann Fabric when they were closing down, and I went to like our local location and I got a bunch of yarn. I have limited colors. I kind of wanted to ask people like what their favorite color was and do one for them in their favorite color. But I'm also not going to go buy an entire skein of yarn in everybody's favorite color, because that's way over the price limit of what we're supposed to be doing. Like, we're each only supposed to be spending like $10 or $15 on these. These are definitely not the same size, but that's okay. Most of them are, but one of them came out a little smaller. I actually don't have enough. Oh, yes, I do. I have a roll right here that I didn't see. I was like, I don't have enough rolls, and then I found one. Let's see if my... Okay, at least my Stream Deck commands are working. I don't know what the fuck is happening. So how long is this actually? I have a tape measure here. It's 4 inches. I don't know why doing them in 1-inch things did not end up evenly. I also, I guess I can only make however many I have rolls of. I told my friend if they had any like paper towel or toilet paper rolls to save them for me, but they didn't respond, so I don't think they had any. No, this doesn't seem even at all. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's not 4. That's 3.75. Haha. I was like, these aren't even. Okay, so what's 3.75 divided by 4? Gonna be something weird, but I might get it a little more even than that first one was. Being a little too meticulous, but this is how I am about everything. 0.9375. So if I do 0.94, which is really a thing on this, but I already forgot the number. Trying to unlock my phone. Phone, please. There we go. Well, I can just do like 0.95 and call it a day, and one will just be a little bit smaller, and that's okay. It's probably at 1.9. No, something like that. Looks a little more even. Whatever. My math ain't mathin', but it looks more even. I don't want to measure again, so I'm just going to mark the same thing out on this one. Oh, this one's actually bigger. I didn't think about that the rolls may not all be the same size. This one is actually 4 inches. So I can do these 1 inch apart. Like a full inch. I hope everyone likes it. I will be sad if I put all this effort in and people don't go like, oh my god, they're so cute! So right now I only have enough for 12. Ideally, I'd like to make 18, so everyone could have 2 little hats. But I need either a paper towel roll or like 2 more toilet paper rolls. Which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get those by in time for Saturday. The party's on Saturday, and I also need to make these before Saturday. Like, not just get the rolls. I need to do the crafting part too. Okay. Wow. What I have available to me has been sliced up into little rounds right now. Probably should have actually like peeled the last of the toilet paper off, but I think it's fine. It's all gonna get covered in copious amounts of yarn. So I have a lot of yarn. I have white, pink, 1 skein of each of these, which are the Super Saver, and I did use a little bit of them for like small crafts, but I have the vast majority of the skeins still here. And then the ones I got at Joann on sale are actually just like in a massive trash bag, because this is what they were doing when they were closing. So like I just have everything in this big old trash bag, and I haven't touched it since I got it. So I have more white. It's a different brand. It's called Big Twist. But I just got all of the colors in the same brand. And I have more white. I have this really nice like burgundy color and black. So I think I'll start. Is this? I think I'll save the Red Heart Super Saver white for now, because that's the only one that I only have 1 skein of. Again, I doubt I'm going to be using so much yarn that I'm even gonna go through an entire skein of any of these. But just in case, I want it to be a good match. So I'll use a white from the other one. I just got like 2 skeins of each of these, the red, black, and the burgundy when they were on sale. And then I just have the one of the white and pink from the other brand. Oh my god, I forgot. I also got this on sale at Joann. It's like little holiday card crafting kit, which is perfect. So I'll keep that out. I don't know where to put it. I have too much shit everywhere, but keep that out. I can make everyone a little card. And then I also got some ribbons. I got like black velvety ribbon and like a dark red velvety ribbon. That's all the stuff I got on sale from Joann forever ago. I don't think I'm going to be using the ribbons at all. Maybe, we'll see. But for now, I just want to focus on making the hats. This might be good to wrap the yarn around. Let me see. It might be too big, actually. This much smaller box. Oh, I'm dropping everything. This much smaller box might work well. So that's 4.25, so that's 8.5, and then 5, so that's like 9.5 as well. Let me do a test. Use white. So I want to try to make this as quick and easy as possible for me, and one of the suggestions I saw online was just to wrap your yarn around like a box or something, so you can just cut a bunch of the pieces at the same time. And I'm like, ooh, let's see if this works as a good size for that. And just like cut like here, I guess. I think I'm gonna have a piece that's too small, but whatever. This is just a test. Cut. So I definitely don't want to have to individually measure out every single string. That'll be a huge waste of time. Yeah, I have one tiny string. It's okay, we can use that for something later. I think these might be too short for my hats. Oh yeah, definitely too short. Come on. Because basically you just like loop them around your little your base. And then you're gonna go all the way around and eventually you have a little hat. But this is too small. So I'll save the scraps for tying them off at the end. Let me find... maybe this box will work better? The toxic waste candy box. That's 3.25. So 6.5 plus like 10.5. It's like an inch more than what I had, I think. But this is also really soft, so it's gonna squeeze in too much, and I don't want that. Let me try my phone box. Ooh, what if I do it the long way? Oh, I'm a dumbass. What if I just do it the long way? The long way. I need to put my phone into charge. Like if I do it this way instead, approximately how long would that be? Oh, way longer. That'd be like over 13 inches for sure. Let's try it. So if I just go... oh, this is not the end I need from the yarn. Fuck my life. I need it here. Where's the actual piece I need? Oh god. Oh no, it's a disaster. Oh no. What is happening? What is this random ass knot? Well, now I found two ends. I'm gonna use this one because it's on the outside, so I feel like it'll be a little better. And let me just try to shove this other end back in so I don't get it all fucking fucked up. Just like fingered the yarn's booty hole. Okay. Take two. So will this be enough yarn? I know I need to get up and stretch, but I really want to nail this down. And I also do feel so much better with this chair. Like I've skipped like 2 stretch breaks already, and I don't feel like I'm dying yet. I'm sure I'll feel it when I get up, but right now I'm like, wow. Alright, so this is definitely significantly longer than the first one. This might be good enough. Because I'm also going to stuff the hat with polyfill, so I want to make sure there's enough space to have a nice little stuffed hat. There, I think that's how I want it, so I get a nice little brim. Maybe the other way, so it's definitely long enough though. Now I'm trying to decide which way I want to tie it. way might be better because it holds the pieces closer together. So I won't have like gaps. Okay, I think we'll try that. And that's definitely long enough for me. Because then we'll do our little tie up here. And we'll like stuff it and it'll be cute. Alright. Now the question is, should I just make them all monochrome? Did I win? Crazy Queen, you actually didn't get a wheel spin because you were not the real first. I just had to restart stream because OBS was acting up. But you won an extra number on your counter. But it's actually crazy because Gia got first today. And Gia won. Gia won a free sub. But Gia's already subscribed. So when Gia comes back, Gia gets to decide if they would like to pick someone to get the sub, or if we just do a community sub and let the Twitch gods decide. Yeah, it's actually crazy. And I was just like, in my head, I was just like, it's crazy that we were just talking about this and then it happened. But it wasn't you. I kind of felt bad. Like, I do not control the wheel spin. But also, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I also realized this is gonna like be so weird on YouTube later because like no one can actually see the chat, so maybe I shouldn't read the chats out. That's a lot of work. You're sick? Oh, sorry. That sucks. What kind of sick? Is it just like a cold? The flu? Do you feel like you're dying? Either way, I hope you feel better, but I'm nosy. Off without cutting my finger. Beautiful. I know I'm gonna need like way more than this, but I just want to go for now. Beats me, sinus and throat thing. Ugh, I'm sorry, that sucks. So I think the easiest thing for me to do is just going to make these hats monochrome. Headache and head is freezing. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Cause like, do I want to make them like really cute and do like a bunch of creative stuff with them? Yes. But this is on Saturday and I have to make at least 9 of them. And tomorrow's my only other day off. And these are simple, but they do take some time. I guess technically I only need to make 8 because I'm included in the 9, but I want one for myself too. Little commemorative thing from the Friendsmas event. Of course, I have no idea what anyone else is bringing, so it should be interesting. Basically, they got this idea off of TikTok, where it's like, instead of doing like a Secret Santa, everyone just like picks a category and then brings enough items in that category for everyone to get one, and then we all just exchange. So at the end, we basically all just get like a little care package almost, kind of a thing. I think it's a cute idea, and I wanted to do holiday items specifically for this idea. Am I putting way more work into this than I probably needed to? Yes. But I think it's really cute and I want to do it. Because they were like, yeah, you can bring like 9 pens or like 9 hand sanitizers or something like that. And I'm here like, I am going to personally craft a tiny hat for all 9 people. So I hope they like them. I hope they think they're cute. And I'm gonna put little like loops at the end so they can use them as Christmas ornaments. I'm definitely feeling the like holiday stress this year. Mostly because I just haven't gotten anyone gifts yet, and it's already the 15th. Christmas is 10 days away. But at the same time, I think most people understand that I was in a car accident less than a month ago, and I'm struggling. So I think most of them will understand if I don't get them something, or if I just get them something small, or make them a little something. Like, I have an idea. Wait, really quick, let me see who's watching. I just have to make sure my boyfriend's not watching. Okay, good. Because he's supposed to be sleeping. He told me he was going to sleep early, but just wanted to make sure he wasn't watching, just in case. I have this idea that I want to make, like, Christmas ornaments for, like, his family. Like, with everyone's names on it. Because my mom always had this tradition. She's still alive. I say had because I don't live with them anymore, and I don't really participate in the holidays with them anymore. She's alive, just to be clear. Because I do realize when I talk about my parents in the past tense, it makes it sound like they're dead. They're both very much still alive. But she always had this tradition when we were growing up that every year she would get each of us, me and my 3 siblings, a Christmas ornament. And every year she would get us one. Each of us would have a different ornament that year, and she would write the year like on the bottom of it or on the back of it or something. So we just had this collection growing up. From every year we had a new Christmas ornament for my mom. And it was really cute. So when I did move out, I was able to just grab my box of like Christmas ornaments, and I just had a collection to start of my own. Just all Christmas ornaments just for me. Like I literally had like from when I was like 1 year old, you know, like Christmas ornaments every year. And although I don't really like talk to my family every day, yeah, no problem. Enjoy your lurk. Although I don't really talk to my family every day, and like I don't agree with them on a lot of their personal beliefs. You know, I still love them. And I think the tradition itself is also just really beautiful. And so I was thinking that I'd like to kind of try to start that with my boyfriend's family. His mom absolutely loves Christmas as well. So I feel like it would be really nice. And there was one thing my mom did, I think like the year I was born, was that like she hand painted Christmas ornaments with all of my family's names on them. And I'm not talking just like my immediate family. I'm talking grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, all the cousins who were born at that time. Many more were born later. But so we just had this one set of Christmas ornaments from like 1995 with like everybody's names on them, and I thought that was really cute. So I was thinking of making an ornament set like that for my boyfriend's mom to keep, because she loves Christmas, and she always like she has the Christmas tree up, and I think she said she has like 3 or 4 different Christmas trees. So I was thinking of getting like some glass ornaments and like painting all of our names on it, and then like the year. I think it would be cute and sweet. But again, I have all these ideas, and I work 5 days a week. So here I am crafting these ideas on stream, because I was like, I want to stream, but I also need to get this done. So we're doing both together. And maybe I'll continue this tomorrow. It depends, because it is already kind of late. I don't have to work tomorrow, but I do have to get up at like 9:30 in the morning anyways. But we shall see. All those pieces that I cut was not even enough for half of one hat, so I'm gonna try to wrap it around like the entire width of the box. Okay. I will say this is kind of a little finger workout. I'm gonna have strong fingers after this. Or just sore fingers. Oops. Come on. Fuck. I unraveled the yarn too much and I got it stuck on the wheel of the chair. This would never happened in my plastic folding chair. I'm like trying not to get stuck worse. Okay, got it. Cool. Cool. Note to self, keep the yarn away from the wheels of the chair. I'm literally just using this like photo paper box to wrap this. It ended up being a good length when I did it, so. And it's definitely easier to do this than to cut each individual string, which is what I've done in the past. I just like made one long enough and then I like use that one to measure out the rest of them, and that definitely takes fucking forever. So I saw this idea online to like use something to wrap it around, and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. I need to decorate the tree still. It's up, but I didn't put any ornaments on it, but at least the lights are on and it's giving me some serotonin and getting me in the holiday spirit. I still have no idea what I did with my Christmas garland. I can only assume it's in my box full of like Christmas decorations, but I didn't remember putting any of my stream room stuff in there because that's like my regular decorations, not my stream room stuff, which is I usually keep separate. But I can only assume that's where it ended up. Alright, time to cut these strings. Ooh, okay. I missed one. Got it. Beautiful. Now we go back to wrapping. Look at how many I got from that. And I kind of fucked them up though. Ah, it's okay. It's fine, everything's fine. So bare minimum, I'll just make 2 of each of the colors of yarn I have. Because it's 9 people including me, but only 8 without me. And I have 4 colors of yarn, so I can just do 2 of each, and that'll be 8 hats. Like I said earlier, theoretically I'd love to do enough for everyone to get 2 little hats. But I also just don't have the cardboard for it. I need more toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls. I'll check my friend's kitchen later to see if the paper towel roll is almost empty. Because that would probably make at least like 8 on its own, I would want to say. At least 6, I'd say. I would like to do multicolored ones, but that's definitely way more work. Just having to like alternate between the colors instead of just having a pile of strings and grabbing from that. A skitty. I have my yarn all over my desk and it's covering my stream deck. I do indeed have a skitty already. I don't know what I'm going to do about this browser source situation though. I should definitely get it fixed at some point, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe they'll just put out another update that fixes the problem, or maybe it's actually just my computer having problems. I don't know. Nobody knows. I think I may be able to finish this hat with the amount that I have cut. Relatable. I'm a bad bitch, baby, I'm a sad bitch. Oh man. Coming out pretty good so far. It's like super bright. There we go. So you guys can kind of see it. So it'll be like that, and then you like tie it up at the top and like stuff it, and you have like a little pom-pom at the top, and it's cute. Okay, let me actually get up and stretch this time because I've skipped the break like 3 times already. Oy. It is a stretch time. Make sure my buns aren't showing. I've even left space now because of this bag full of yarn on the floor, but it's fine. I'm making it work. Okay. Bad break has finished. Or it is finishing. I don't know how accurate Storybot actually is with it. I know the OBS notifications are not at all accurate. I don't know. The OBS and the Storybot notifications for the ads go off at very different times. Also, I just heard my phone vibrating, and that's a no. So let me turn the vibration off really quick. I forgot. Well, you know what? Let me. I'm just gonna send Gia a Discord message about the free sub so I don't forget about it. Normally, I would just gift it to the person immediately, but Gia's already subbed. There. Because I know I'll forget to tell them about it. Also, that just reminded me. I was trying to do this thing. I don't know if it expired already. Where it was like, it told me I could turn on like discounted gift subs for people. But I think it was like expiring at the end of the month, but I don't remember. Like at the end of the, you just had a certain amount of hours for the whole year, and I don't remember how to do it. Like, I think it was like something like 70 hours. Maybe it'll be under subscriptions. Subscription discount. There we go. Oh, Gia, hi, you saw my message. I wanted to message you because I knew you were lurking and I mentioned it earlier, but then I was like, I'm gonna forget to message you at some point about it. And yeah, you can get your daily ghost hunt again. 110 ghosts, yay! Yeah, so I did the wheel spin for when you got first and you got a free sub. I was like, oh my god! There's 70 hours remaining. I'm not going to be streaming that long today, though. I'll just set it for 3 hours. And yeah, the song expires December 31st, but... yes. Just in case. It's there, if anyone wants it. But yes, Gia, you did win a free sub. Oh, and yes, I did get stream back up, but all the browser extensions are broken. So you can see, like, the chat is not showing on stream. The little Christmas light stopped working. The heart rate monitor is working. I restarted my entire computer, and that's, like, the one thing that started working, so... my stream information doc is blank. Everything's a mess. I don't know what happened, but it's a mess. But yes, if you would like to choose a specific person, like one of your friends, to receive the free sub, or just do a community sub, let me know. And that one's on me. Korean? Like, crazy Korean? Oh, yes. Yes, we can. At first, I was just like, not quite sure what you were asking me. I was like, gift what in Korean? I don't know, it was dumb. So I think it's my computer having issues, because it keeps saying it's low on memory, even though I like keep deleting stuff off of my computer, so I think I have some sort of like memory leak issue. Because like the C drive is just constantly having too much, like no memory, and I look and I delete a bunch of stuff and then it's like no memory, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Alright, so to Crazy Korean. We will be gifting a specific computer. Okay. And probably should have checked what card that was going on. Okay, I went through. I was like, I might have an old card on here, I don't know. There it is for Crazy Korean. I know he also said he was lurking, so... oh, even the alerts browser notification isn't working. I see that now, because normally a little thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar would pop up, but that did not. But he got it. Here. Thank you, Gia. And we are a little almost 2/3 of the way done with the first hat. Alas. I just have to say it myself. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I think it was, thank you very much, good sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Something like that. I need more toilet paper rolls. I don't know. I'm being a little too ambitious because I'm like, I want to make everybody 2 hats. And I'm just like, I haven't even finished 1 yet. And making everyone 2 hats would entail me making at least 16 hats if I don't make any for myself. I have 4 different colors of yarn, so I was like, I'm gonna make 2 of each. Because then that'll be 8, which excludes me from getting the little hat. But it would make 1 for everyone else at least. And then I'm like, I'd really like for everyone to get 2 hats. The limiting factor being time and how many little toilet paper and paper towel rolls I can find. Because I already cut up 3 toilet paper rolls, and that's only 12 of the little circles. But if I can find like 1 paper towel roll, I think I could get enough to give everyone 2 hats. And I really like this idea because it's like, instead of stressing about getting a gift for a particular person that maybe you don't really know that well and you don't really know what they like, instead we're just getting like general gifts for everybody to just have a little cute or useful thing. Again, I have no idea what the other people are bringing, but I signed up for the holiday themed items category specifically so I could do these little hats. I was like, wait, that would be so cute. And then I'm also participating in the Secret Santa gift exchange with my boyfriend's family. It's like all like his cousins. And what's it called? I actually got his brother, which I'm like, thank God, because I know his brother. And they asked us all to send like make like a little wish list of things that we would like, and like people don't have to get these specific items on the wish list, but at least they have an idea of what we like. And my boyfriend's brother literally said in the group chat, like, I have no idea what I want. And I was like, well, I guess it's a good thing I got him, because I know what he wants, even though he doesn't know what he wants. Not necessarily, but I do know that he loves nutcrackers. Like, he has amassed an amazing collection of nutcrackers. Like, it's all over their house, and it's great. He told me about it. I didn't quite grasp how much it was until they actually got put out in the house. Because he told me that he has, like, an army of nutcrackers. Like, that's how many nutcrackers he has. And then, like, his mom was, like, decorating their house for Christmas the next day. And I didn't see the nutcrackers, so I just went and asked him, like, yo, where are your nutcrackers? And he's like, oh, you're right. And then he just went outside like, Mom, my nutcrackers. And then she, like, pulled out the nutcrackers, and, yo, it is so many nutcrackers. So he has to have at least 50 nutcrackers of varying sizes, styles. Like, it's crazy. They're, like, it's so cute, though. I'll show you my nutcracker. Oh, come on. That's hilarious. But so I'm like, I'm definitely gonna get him some sort of nutcracker. I really, really, really had this great idea for a Christmas gift for him, and I told my boyfriend about it a while ago, before I even knew that I got him for the gift exchange, because he also loves Hatsune Miku, and I was like, what if, hear me out, Hatsune Miku nutcracker? And he's like, yo, he would love that. And I was like, unfortunately, that does not exist. And then I also did a brief foray into the world of custom nutcrackers, and it also does not exist there. That's too custom. They're like, oh, put your favorite sports jersey on a Nutcracker, or like have a winter outfit on your Nutcracker and choose the color. Not like make an entire character as a Nutcracker, unfortunately. So, I'll just have to get some other kind of Nutcracker, I guess. Okay, I think I might be able to squeeze in one more after this, because there might be a little space with just this one. Yeah, we'll squeeze in one more, because there's like a little gap, and I don't want there to be a little gap where the cardboard shows. So we'll just squeeze one more string in there. And then we're almost done with the first hat. The rest of making the hat is actually pretty quick compared to this part. I'm actually not sure if the scraps are going to be big enough to make a loop for the, to make it an ornament, but we'll see. So you can see, got the yarn wrapped all the way around our little toilet paper roll circle. Now, I'll take one of the scraps I had from before to tie it, because I don't want to waste them. Got like some little cardboard on the yarn. We'll do about there. Would be cute. Which means I'm actually possibly making these strings way too long now that I think about it. Because like, look, there's way too much string left over from where I'm tying it, which means I'm just wasting a lot of the yarn. Let me see, maybe I'll use it all. Let me tie in stuff first and see how it looks, and then adjust after. Yeah, I think I made the strings too long. I'll just make a cute little bow to go on here. My bows always come out lopsided because I don't really know how to tie them good, but it's fine. Then I need to grab my stuff in. I have a giant bag of polyfill from when I made those Chainsaw Man Spider Devil legs. Hi, chicken. I'm just gonna stuff this with some polyfill. That's a little too much polyfill sticking out the bottom. There we go. One little hat done. I think I'm going to trim the top because these are a little too crazy. So I'll probably trim these down a little bit. Just so it looks more like a little pom-pom instead of just like crazy everywhere. So then what do I need to do? Because now I feel like I'm wasting so much yarn this way. But it saves so much time doing it this way. But like now I'm gonna have all these little tiny pieces that I'm not gonna use for anything. They're too tiny. I think that's a good length. I think it's cute. You could do it shorter and then it'd look more like a pom-pom almost, but I think this length is cute. Just a little hat, and then I think actually one of the full-length strings might be best for making a loop to hang it. Actually, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. You know what? I think I had a little, like, yarn needle here somewhere. I saw it. That'd be great for what I'm trying to do right now. Potentially great. If I can thread it. That would be a good length, but now I have the needle stuck on there, which is a problem. So maybe this isn't going to work like I had hoped. What if I do this? Let me just tie this end in a knot. What if we do that? Will that work? There we go. And now it's a little ornament. Spinning, but now it can be hung up on the tree if they want to. Or just keep it down here. I think it's cute. And I hope they also think they're cute. So it has a little loop so you can like dangle them on the tree. I kind of don't like that the polyfill is just sticking out the bottom. I don't know if there's anything I can really do about that besides just put less polyfill in so it doesn't stick out so much. Alright, let me stretch really quick because I totally missed that stretch break and I need it. Oh yeah. The only thing I don't like about this new chair is that my thighs are like sticking to it. I don't know if it's real leather or faux leather. I didn't ask. I got it for free, so I'm not too concerned. What's most important is that it's not going to come totally unfull at the moment. It's definitely way comfier than the classic chair. But my thighs do be sticking to it with the shorts I'm wearing. I'm actually gonna grab some water because I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I also found my cup, but I just keep forgetting to bring it back over here, so I've been using some water bottles. I know it's bad. Alright, so I made one white little hat. I think it's cute. I hope they like them. I hope they're not too kiddish for the group. It's also like a new to me friend group. Because it's like my boyfriend's friend group. So I've only really met them like a handful of times. But they were nice enough to invite me to this and the gift exchange and everything. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And now I'm just kind of nervous about it. You know what? I think... because this is what was wasted from that. And I think that's okay. It's not that much. Literally like less than a handful of yarn. I think for the amount of time and energy that it saves me to cut the string that way, I think it's worth it. So next, let's do a pink hat. Let's see, it's 11:40 right now. Let's see if I can finish this one more quickly now that I've done some trial and error on it. But I also, this pink yarn feels just ever so slightly thinner than the white yarn. So I might need to do more strings, which is more time and more effort. This yarn out. This music is funny for what I'm crafting, but Pretzel Rocks has the holiday music locked behind the premium subscription, so we're going with this. Ah yes, Crazy Korean. Gia has chosen you as the recipient of the free sub, so I guess you did win. One way or another, you won. I love that little emote, so cute. Little curb and throwing kisses. I'm actually really sad because one of my favorite Twitch emotes was removed for sexual content. And it was just like, you know, one of the dumpy emotes where like people would draw little different little characters just like throwing their ass in a circle. I suppose it was like the one where I can invalid. And it was from No Fox Were Given, and then like all of a sudden, and it was like on Twitch for like forever, and I used it all the time. It was like one of my favorite emotes, and all of a sudden it got removed for sexual content, even though like there's like a million of those kind of emotes out there. Yeah, and I'm just like, it's crazy to me that hers specifically got removed. What have I seen? Is the dog just wagging its tail up and down? That's hilarious. Like, this one's fine. Let me see. I know I got one today. Yeah. This is fine. Oh, Britters. I love the Britters one. And it's just like, I don't know. I can only assume that someone specifically reported her emotes. Because I don't think they just randomly got removed. It's like too random. I think I may have just like dropped all of these strings. Let me see if I can catch them before they all fall. Don't fall off my lap. Okay, got him. Oh, that one's got some speed to it. What is that? Oh, husky? That's cute. That's adorable. So that one is like what Fox's was like. I think it was called like Spin or something like that. And I was just like, how dare they remove this? It was one of my favorite emotes. And now I no longer have access to it. Alright, I'm gonna start a pink hat. See if maybe I can finish it by midnight. Still waiting to have yours reported. But you see, it's nudes, like noodles. But who knows? It's a very, very sad day for Twitch. Yeah, you never know. That's true. I'm kind of hungry. All I ate today was my leftovers from Chili's the other day. Went on a little Chili's date with my boyfriend and had a ton of food left over. And I ate a little bit of it before I went to my appointments earlier today, and then the rest of it later before stream. But it was really only like one meal split into two, so I guess that's why I'm hungry. Speaking of my appointments today, I had a follow-up with the orthopedic specialist to go over my MRI results, which, like I said, are not great. I have a herniated disc and a bulging disc with a tear. And the first doctor to look at them, not an ortho, but, you know, he looked at them and was just like, ooh, you're probably gonna need surgery to fix that hernia. I was like, oh, great. Then the ortho today basically said they're not gonna do anything. And I was just like, oh. Okay. What? Because, like, as what I had been told was, like, there's two options, basically, for treating a hernia. You can get an epidural injection or surgery. And obviously they like to try the injection before the surgery. Conservative measures first. But obviously I've been in physical therapy for a month already and I'm still in pain every day, so it seems like physical therapy, you know, isn't cutting it. But what's really frustrating to me is that they always ask me, what's your pain like today? And when I go to physical therapy, I'm not in pain. I'm like a little bit in pain from like sitting on the drive there and like sitting in the lobby to wait. But I haven't worked, you know, an entire shift. I haven't worked 5 days in a row. It's like the least amount of pain I'm going to have. Yeah. Always in pain after, though. Yeah, it's like when I go for physical therapy, it's like the least amount of pain I'm in the entire week. So I went to the ortho before physical therapy today, and all I did before going to the ortho was lay in bed. I was in bed all day. I was catching up on sleep because I've been sleeping terribly the entire last week. And even after I woke up, I just laid in bed on my phone. Then I got up to get ready and I drove to the ortho. So all I did was lay in bed and then sit in my car, and then I when I got out of the car at the ortho, because it takes like 40 minutes to get there, I was like stiff and I did some stretches before going in and I was able to, like, you know, feel okay. So when they asked me what my pain was like, well, I was like, you know, right now it's only like a 2 or 3. Like, I just have like some discomfort and like I'm like stiff, but I'm not in like a ton of pain right now. And then he's like, oh wow, okay, yeah, no, we're not doing an injection for that kind of pain. And I was like, but when I work, it gets way worse, like a, you know, a good solid 6 or 7. Like there's days that I've like asked to go home early from work because the pain is too much. And he's like, yeah, so for like a level 2 or 3 of pain, we're not going to do an injection. And I was just like, this is like 1 or 2 days a week that I'm feeling like this, and the rest is way worse. So I was just like, it was really frustrating to hear. Cut out added sugar a month ago, and instead of like 6 subluxations / dislocations and body pain every day, I've only had 2 subluxations this month. Oh, that's nice. That's great. You're on an anti-inflammatory diet. That's nice. Yeah, so it was like really upsetting to me, and I'm not gonna lie. I went outside after the ortho appointment, and I just like sat on a bench and I cried for a little bit. Because I had like half an hour before my physical therapy appointment. So I just like went outside and like cried for a little bit before going into my physical therapy appointment. Because it was like really frustrating because it's like one doctor is saying you're going to need surgery to fix this, which is like kind of scary, but it's also a permanent solution. And then the other doctor is just like, take Tylenol and use lidocaine patches or like icy hot for when you're having the pain at work. And I was just like, I shouldn't have pain every day. I shouldn't be treating pain every day, you know? So it was like, it was really frustrating because it's like one doctor wants to actually solve the problem and then the specialist basically just wants to treat the pain that I shouldn't be having. And it's like, great that you want to treat the pain, but why don't we treat what's causing the pain so I don't have to treat the pain every single day? Like, foreign concept. Crazy. Doctors need to realize we rest before meeting them. Exactly. Like, I don't get to come to you after my 7 or 8 hour long shift where I feel like shit. I'm coming to you early in the morning. I just woke up. I had a great sleep. I've been resting all day. Like, you're gonna get me at the best. You don't see me at the worst, and then when I tell you what the worst is, and like they're kind of just shaking it off. So when I did go to the physical therapy, I went through the whole physical therapy, and they made me cry in physical therapy today. I'm not gonna lie. One of the stretches was like really intense and like difficult, and the lady, I don't know her title, like if it's nurse or physical therapist maybe, I don't know, but she was like, you know, really pushing me, and she's like, you need this, like, I know it hurts, but it's good pain, like it's good for you. And I was just like and I was like literally like, you're gonna make me cry. And she's like, you're allowed to cry, like it's okay, you can cry. So I was just like laying there on the table while she's like helping me stretch, and was just like crying on the table. I felt I'm like about to cry just thinking about it. Sorry. It's just been overwhelming. Definitely just overwhelming. Next time I go to the doctor, I am bringing my rollator, and I will be in bad shape. I will show him what my crashes look like. Yeah, it's just like, what do you want me to do? Like, do you want to come like observe me at my job, where like I'm literally asking all my coworkers for help every day because I can't do my job properly on my own anymore? Like, I'm literally in pain every day, and you just take Tylenol? Like, that's what we're saying right now? Take Tylenol? I'm like, it's just crazy to me. I mean, he did say continue physical therapy and then like just try to do like strengthening exercises for like your core muscles and your back muscles and whatever, blah blah blah, which I'm sure will help some. But at the same time, it's just like, what are we doing about the current problem? Like, it's like, what? I did some light cleaning today and I had to rest all afternoon slash evening because I crashed afterwards. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday I got sent home early from work because it was raining and we have a rooftop section at work. So when it rains, that section has to close. And the bartender who was in that section asked if anyone else wanted to go home early, and I said, me. Last night, not because of the pain, but because my friend's band was playing a show. And I was like, oh, if I can make it, that's great. So, like, sure, I'll go home early if it closes. And then it closed, so me and her swapped bars, and I just, like, did some closing duties over there and left. So yesterday, I only ended up working for 3 hours. 3 hours. And then I went home, and I took a shower, and I just laid in bed for like 2 hours. I was like so late to the show, even though I got out of work way early, because I got in bed and just felt too good. I was like, I'm not getting out of bed. Then I got out of bed, I got ready, I went out there, and then it's like, I couldn't even just like stand through the whole show. And it wasn't even a lot. Like, I was there for maybe like an hour, and then like I was like, okay, I need to go find somewhere to sit down. And it's like, I didn't used to be like this. And like it sucks. And I'm just like, I want to be able to just like stand at like a concert and just like enjoy it. It wasn't like a whole, you know, concert, but still. Like I had to like go all the way to the back by the bar to find a seat to sit down in because it was just a dance floor basically, and I was just like, well, now I'm not even by the stage anymore and I can't see people, but whatever. It's just annoying. Sometimes you gotta prioritize what your body is advocating for. Yeah. I must continue with my lurk. I just noticed that I was gifted. I don't want to say things. Thank you. Crazy Korean. I appreciate it. And yes, continue your lurk. What exactly is a rollator? Is that like the, is that like a little chair thingy that like you push? And it's just, it is definitely frustrating, like, going out to places and not having somewhere to sit. The normal place I go to all the time has a ton of seating. So it's great. Like, I can always find somewhere to sit down. And then I didn't realize until last night that I, like, really need that. Because it's just, like, I need the option of switching between standing and sitting. Because doing either one for too long just, like, really fucks with me. It's like a walker, but it has wheels on it. You can engage the brakes and sit on it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what I had in my mind. I couldn't remember the term walker. But yeah, it's definitely just frustrating all around. And then it's like last year when I had the work incident, like I just incidentally found out that I had arthritis in my back, and then it's like no one's really cared or done anything for that ever since. And like even when I started going to this new doctor like 2 months ago, I put on the intake forms that I have some arthritis, and the doctor didn't even ask about it. Like, I'm 30 years old and I marked arthritis on it, and you're not even asking me any questions. Like, it's kind of crazy to me. Someone did mention it. I think it was when I went to the urgent care after the doctor. I mean, after the accident. They were like, oh, you know, you have like a little bit of arthritis in your back. Like, you know, just exercise and lose some weight and like you'll be okay. And I'm just like, bro. That's like the only advice I've ever gotten about the arthritis. I'm gonna stretch it a second. I can send the link for mine, but you can probably get a less expensive one. I had to get one with monster wheels because Canadian snow. Valid. I remember... Okay, let me stretch. But I remember seeing, oh yeah, this thing that, someone made that was basically like... Yeah. These like leg things that you would strap to the back of your legs, so then when you moved into a sitting position, the legs would just like fall down on their own and you had a chair like just perfectly made for you. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know if it ever went into like mass production or anything, or if it was just like a one-off invention that someone made for themselves, but it seemed pretty cool. I wish we could charge them $1,000 every time you suggest losing weight. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I already know I need to lose weight. Like, it's a valid, like, suggestion for my overall well-being. But in, like, very specific instances like this, it's like, okay, great. But it hurts me to do like physical activities and stuff, so what are we gonna do in the meantime? Because like I'm not just gonna lay here and starve myself to lose weight. Like, help me out here, you know? Oh, and then I talked, I don't think I mentioned this, but when I went to physical therapy, I did talk to the other doctor there. It was a different doctor than I saw last time who mentioned that I'd probably have to get surgery. But I brought up my concerns to him because I was like, listen, the other doctor who was here last time, when he looked at the MRI results, he said I'm probably going to need surgery to fix the herniated disc. But then today I went to the ortho and he like basically said I'm not even getting like the injection. And like, just he keep going to physical therapy and take Tylenol. And the doctor is like, yeah, I do understand, like, your, like, concerns and, like, confusion. He said he personally would not recommend surgery unless I was having, like, shooting pain down my legs or, like, weakness or numbness. I didn't get enough pink string. Which I'm not having those. But he said that the injection is a good idea. And he assumed when I told him that I just came from the ortho, he's like, oh, they gave you the injection? And I was like, no, they didn't. And he was just like, oh. And I was like, yeah, he just said, like, he wasn't going to do it for my level of pain. And he's just like, well, he said, this is the doctor at the physical therapy place. He said, at the end of the day, it's your decision if you want to get the injection or not. So I guess he was telling me that I have to, like, go fight them for it or something. I don't know. He just said it was my decision. And I was like, it didn't seem like it was my decision. He said he has never seen any negative results from the injection for this. And that he's actually seen a lot of people have lasting positive results. Like, their pain went away from the injection and, like, they didn't need surgery to deal with the pain. So I do want to at least try getting the injection, but it did not seem like it was my choice to do so. Oh, wait, I missed stuff. I found out that I have lipedema, so my body holds fat and doesn't lose weight like other people, so all the suggestions I ever got were BS. Oh my god, that sucks. Wish they checked because it isn't normal to eat like I do and not lose weight. That's crazy. See, I know my weight issues are because I don't exercise enough and I eat like shit. And I eat too much. I know that because I've tried losing weight before and I was successful when I just actually controlled the amount that I ate and did some exercise. I was successful in doing it. I just have no self-control. And I love eating, I love food, and I don't love exercising. It's a problem. So at least in my case, I know why I've gained weight and why I'm not losing weight. But in situations where it's like you're trying everything and it's not working, that's so frustrating to just have them, like, not care and not check. I was actually very relieved because now that I started seeing, like, a primary care doctor, I got, like, full blood work done. And I was relieved to find out that I do not have hypothyroidism because my mom did, or does. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's, like, cured or if it's just being treated. I don't know how it works. I didn't ask her. But I know she was diagnosed with it and got some sort of treatment for it. So I was kind of concerned that I might also have it because one of the symptoms of that is weight gain. I wanted something to blame it on, but it's just me. But also, I've been taking hormonal birth control for years, and another side of that is also weight gain. So it's like on top of my just not exercising much at all and eating whatever, whenever, and drinking a lot. Like, when I drink a lot. And that's a lot of calories. So it's like, I know most of the fault lies with just my own bad habits. So it was kind of relieving to know that there's not, like, some big underlying health issue causing that. But yeah. In regards to the back pain, I'd love some lasting treatment for the problem instead of just treat the pain and, like, try to get stronger. Like, that's so vague. Like, and the doctor I talked to today did say, he's like, you've barely been in physical therapy. I'm like, what? He's like, you've only been here 8 times. And I'm just like, that's barely being in physical therapy? He's like, this kind of injury, usually you have to go for at least 2 or 3 months, and you've only been coming for almost a month. Today was literally my 8th visit. And I was just like, okay. I didn't realize no one really gave me a timeline about it. So, yeah, I'm just, you know, I guess hoping and monitoring and seeing how things go. In ways, I am grateful it's not worse, but also at the same time, I kind of wish this was a little worse, so they would take it a little more seriously and do something about it. Because, like, I feel like if it was worse than what it was, it'd be easier to just, like, for them to make a decision and, like, do something like, yes, we're giving you this injection now, and we're gonna see if it helps, and if it doesn't, then we're gonna move on to surgery, instead of just, like, yeah, like, we'll just see what happens. Like, no. Okay, let's tie this one off. Cut a new string for this one because I don't have like a short one of the pink. Do like that. About there should be good. So it's already past 12 and I didn't finish that, but it's okay. I'll finish this hat and then we'll start wrapping things up. I foolishly thought I could get way more than this done today in a single stream. I was like, maybe I could finish all of them today. I'm crazy. For even thinking that was a possibility. Like these are simple, but they take a while. It's like a lot of little small finger movements going on. I actually cut that string a little too small, so this is like barely tied, but that's okay. It's cute. Let me just even out that little end there. Cute. And then I'm actually gonna save all these little pieces. I might be able to like stuff one of them with the extra yarn instead of the polyfill. Reuse and all that. I don't know if it'll stick in as well as the polyfill does. Like with the yarn might just fall out. Another hat tied up. I need to stuff it. Stuff the hat. Oh, and then take my headphones off before I rip my ears out. Maybe I should trim the top a little more. I feel like it's kind of looking like one of those balloon weights instead of a hat. I think maybe cutting the top down a little more will help with that. Yeah, that's cute. He's a little pink cat. Maybe I'll... This is the white one. I think I'll trim the white one down a little more too. I think it does look cuter with the smaller fuzz. Thank you. Make it look a little more put together. Oop, missed one. Yeah, there we go. That's a good length. Focus. It has a little string on it to make it a little Christmas ornament. So I need to put a string on the pink one now. Where did I put that little needle? There it is. Just to feed it under the thing because no way I'm getting my finger through all of that. I almost dropped it. There we go. Let me trim that down a little so it matches. 2 little hat ornaments done. Got a pink and a, I almost said blue, a pink and a white one. 2 out of at least 8 that I need to do. The pink one came out a little wonky now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of a little lopsided. Can I fix that? It's like, wait a second. A little too lopsided for my taste. Oh, I guess I just needed to shape it a little bit. Looks fine now. So I got 2 out of minimum 8 done. That's fine. They're cute. So I have a pink one, a white one, and then I also have black and burgundy yarn. So I definitely want to make... My plan is to just make like 2 of each color and just like let people choose their own. And like I said, if I have enough time and enough of the cardboards, I want to make enough for everyone to get 2 little hats because I think it'd be cute to have like 2 hanging together. But yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do all that for Saturday. Oh, the burgundy and the black. I really like the burgundy one. So I actually just got these like a while ago at Joann Fabric because they were closing. So I went to the local location when it was shutting down and I just got a bunch of yarn on sale. Like they actually just gave everything to us in like a trash bag. So I got like 2 skeins each of the black, the burgundy, and the white. And then I actually had the pink left over from a few years ago when I did a similar project for my ex-girlfriend. And then I also got from there a little really dark red, like velvety ribbon, and a black velvety ribbon. And it's just all been in this trash bag ever since I went. And then I completely forgot about it, but also in the trash bag was this really cute little holiday card crafting kit. So I'm like, that's actually perfect. So it came with like, it comes with like all these like stickers and cards and envelopes and stuff. So I'm like, that's really cute. And maybe I can make everybody a little card to go with their little hats. Maybe. We'll see. Because, yeah, like I said, this is a lot. It wasn't supposed to be this complicated, to be honest. It was just supposed to be like everyone just goes and gets like 9 little things to like trade with the other people. So we're all like, it's a gift exchange, but instead of like specific items, we're all just getting like a category. And I chose the holiday themed items category. Other options that were available were like skincare products and like stuff like that. Let me see. What is it? So other options we had were like beauty, self-care, health/wellness, everyday items, snacks, skin/hair care, home items, tchotchkes, jewelry, hydration items, stationery, fuzzy socks, bath accessories. So this was just like an idea of a list of items, and basically the idea is everyone in the group picks a category and then brings enough of that for everyone in the group to get one of that category. So I chose holiday theme items, and I'm making these little hats, so I need to make enough for the 8 other people to get one. And I want to make enough for the 8 other people to get 2. I just have to see if we have time, because I started this project kind of late, but I also only found out about this last week, so it's not like I had a shit ton of time to begin with. But all that to be said, I chose to make this more complicated than it had to be, because I could just go buy like a pack of Christmas ornaments and like give everybody a Christmas ornament if I wanted to. But I felt like this was a lot cuter. So far, the other options that have been picked, I picked the holiday themed items, someone else picked health, someone else did wellness, and someone else did tchotchkes. So everyone else hasn't picked their categories yet, so I guess we'll just see what we get on Saturday, but it's gonna be fun. And I'm happy with my little my 2 little hats so far. And I know none of them follow me on Twitch, so I wasn't afraid to do this here. I just had to make sure my boyfriend wasn't watching when I was talking about the stuff for him and his family. Also, Sonia, congrats on getting a Thuya. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played the game or looked it up. But also, welcome to our technical difficulty screen, where, as you can see, nothing is working. But yeah, it's been fun. After getting through all the fucking crazy shit made it through. This pink one actually has like a pretty scarf on it. Does it come with a pattern? It just says free patterns online. But this is like kind of pretty scarf pattern on it. I've never made an actual scarf. I've tried getting into crocheting and knitting, and I always fall through. I don't want to stretch right now. I'll stretch after. It's a little chair stretch. And that's it for now. Okay. Let's see. I guess just a little bit of a heads up. Just in case. I'm actually gonna be really mad if I have to do this again, because it seems like every time this happens, I might possibly have to cancel the PC fund goal again. Like I said, this would be like the 3rd time, because every time something happens, just because of like the accident and everything that happened, I am struggling a little bit. I'm still able to work, but I'm not able to pick up as many shifts as I wanted because of the back pain, and I have to pay for a rental car out of pocket. I'm going to get that money back eventually, because I am suing the company that hit me. Like, they're going to have to pay for my rental car. The driver admitted full fault. They're paying. But I have no idea when I'm going to get that money back. And so far, it's already like $900 for the rental car. So it kind of sucks. But I'm trying to get through, and I'm hoping, like, you know, holiday season is picking up, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to afford it without having to touch the PC fund. But I guess it was just a little bit of a heads up in case that ends up getting deleted again, so you guys would know. But on the bright side, it's like I would be able to get all that money back eventually but might not get paid for like 2 years or more or something like that, because it's like suing a large company. Like, it's gonna take a long time, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. I was just looking at the fund and I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up. So far, I don't have to do it, but it is something I've been thinking about lately. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Hopefully not. Hopefully I can make it through now that we're getting busier and starting to make more money. And who knows, maybe if I do the Tylenol and the lidocaine patches like the guy said, maybe I can start working doubles again. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be enough to help. Also, like, over-the-counter lidocaine patches are weak as fuck. Like, it's not like they're giving me a prescription for the lidocaine patches. He just suggested I use it. I'm like, okay, great. Thanks. But yeah. Anywho, enough whining and complaining. I'm going to look for somebody to raid. Let's see. And hopefully tomorrow OBS sorts itself out and my browser sources can start working again. Because I'm like, what is happening? What is happening? Methinks, let's go over to Kimjia. We can do some lurking to help raise funds. For Steven. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if my little credits browser source is even gonna work. Why did I get logged out of Streamlabs again? I literally logged in today. I think it might be a my computer problem, y'all. Because with OBS, I had to sign into my Twitch like 5 times. It might be a my computer problem, which is concerning. Well, we'll get through it. We'll figure shit out. Okay, we're gonna head over to Kimjia and just lurk and be cozy. And I'm probably gonna find a midnight snack because I'm hungry. I don't work in the morning, so I can afford to go make myself a little something right now. What? I don't know. I mean, I might just have cereal if there's milk. I have cereal. I just remembered because I have the cereal boxes in here and I just like looked up and saw them. Alright. Tomorrow? I don't know. I wanted to play some Stardew tomorrow, but I might do more crafting tomorrow just because I have a lot to get done before Saturday. So I might just do some more crafting and chatting tomorrow. We'll see. But I wanted to play Stardew. We'll see. Maybe I can do a little bit of both. But so we got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. If I'm only making 2 a day, I need to make 2 every day until Saturday. So hopefully tomorrow I can get more than 2 done. More than 2 little Christmas hats. Alright. Let's head over to Kimjia. This raid started. Switch over here. Ah, the credits browser source is working. I am actually surprised because it's weird. So not all the browser sources are broken, but like a lot of them just stopped working. I don't know why. It's definitely strange. Got a couple raid commands if you guys want to use them and help out. That one's if you're following. Oh, I missed the exclamation mark there. This one's if you're subscribed. Show a little love, interact with the stream a little bit. I think it helps. I don't know if this is confirmed, but I feel like it helps with the algorithm and such. But yeah, we're just gonna go over for a little cozy co-working ad revenue for mutual aid stream. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here through all my technical difficulties tonight. It's been a mess, but I appreciate you all. I hope you have a good night, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!